Welcome to my humble, temporary abode.
Nice place.
Indeed! Would have loved to share this discovery with Olvar. Regrettably, I tumbled into the sea as the ruin entered our sights. Could imagine my joy discovering my lanterns in this tunnel. Presuming me dead, Olvar put them to good use. So resourceful. And here I present our Hinged Hindrance, the finale of our grand tour.
Yep, definitely blocked.
Not my first impassable obstacle.
We'll need a passcode to get through.
Passcode! Of course! What, is that?
A set of numbers. Let's look around.
If I were a passcode, where would I hide?
Maybe we can find it somewhere. We could try retracing our steps.
An ingenious idea! Find something?
Well, there's a passcode left behind by one of the old ones. He was alone here. He broadcast the recording, hoping others would join
Shall we
him.
try that, passcode out? I'm just itching for you to meet Olvar. Ha-ha! Finally in! Crumbling stone, malodorous mildew, a delver's dream.
Looks like someone tried to blast into that room across the way.
Olvar's never been stingy on the blast paste. Yep. This pile of rubble's definitely an Olvar special.
Well, the path's blocked now. We'll have to find another way up. This control panel's fried.
The old ones must have loved spending time underground to build these tunnels. Must have been great delvers. How do you suppose they went about creating these tunnels? By hand? Blast paste? Plow horn, perhaps?
I can't reach that ledge.
I'd give you a boost, but my knees aren't what they used to be.
We might be able to move this train car. Can I, get some help?
Anything you need!
All right, let's push.
Ah, the joys of locomotion. Did you hear that?
Yep. Let's keep our guard up.
I'll tell you, the number of delves where a crate saved my hide. Or nearly crushed it.
Door needs a code and key module. Hang tight down there. I'll look around.
No worthwhile delve is free of its devilish challenges.
Could check this vent, see what I find.
Best of luck! Personally, I've always been more proficient at losing things than finding them. You name it, I misplaced it. Hammers, shards, rags, or runes. I even lost my precious looking glass falling into the sea.
I need your help with another card upstairs, Gildan. I'll find you an easier way up.
My arms are at your service. I see you haven't lost your knack for hazardous traversal. Whoa! Oh, you're fine. Of course.
Our old world friends left us another... code!
A true gentleman! I'll bet plenty of people answered his call.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh dear.
Okay, maybe there's a way with less falling. safe enough.
What a splendid abundance of carts. Is it pushing?
All right, push!
Oh boy! This cart's squealing worse than a boar on Smith East's Eve! There's that noise again.
That sounds like it's closer. Could use that cart on the upper floor to climb higher. Need to find a way on top of it first.
If only we had the good fortune to stumble upon another metal crate.
Or we could bring the one we've got upstairs. Think you can get to the elevator controls?
You mean climb across? Sure.
So, how did you and Olvar team up?
Traveling with a caravan. Yeah, he was prickly at first. Till I told him about Mom. Her priceless looking glass. And how I found one just like it.
He was interested in your looking glass?
He's an inquisitive mind. You two will be tighter than two nuts on a bolt. Ha ha! Still got it. All right, let's give this crank a whirl. Ready to go?
There.
I'll wait by these controls. I've had enough acrobatics for one day.
I can get the key module now.
Brilliant! Ah! Even the cavern's rumbling with excitement!
Down it goes.
Another one down! Well done, sir.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit. Okay, I think that was all of them. Let's keep going.
One step closer to Olvar!
Bring me up, Gildan.
Aye, aye! We're in! Olvar must be wondering what all the commotion was about. It's You find something?
This data. The soldier didn't write it. His friend did.
I knew he'd find someone. Guess our friend found someone after all. No sign of Olvar, though.
We'll keep looking.
Think I've consumed a few too many ale-braised peccaries to squeeze in there, but... what you find!
This must be Olvar. Cold. He's been here a while. His explosives must have attracted burrowers. Is that? He stole Gildan's looking glass. It's probably when he pushed him off the boat. How am I gonna break this to Gildan? Looks like he barricaded himself in, but one burrowed past.
Where you talk to yourself? There she is! A delver like no other, I must say. Well, let's hear it. So, any sign of my elusive partner?
Gildan... Olvar didn't make it. Machines got him. I found him holding this.
My looking glass. But how?
This isn't going to be easy to hear, but... I think he
really did care. He knew how special this was to me. That has to be why he held on to it. I was in his thoughts until the very end.
You know what, Gildan? I'm sure you're right. That is how you should remember him. And at least this way, you know what happened to him.
Yeah. You're right. Better a delve ended than never began, after all. Just a whole heap of rotten luck. Right when I finally found someone to be my friend. That's the way the hammer falls, I guess. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Truth be told, I never had a lasting friend. I mean, when your own mum doesn't like you enough to stick around, why would anyone else? I'm really starting to think I might go my whole life like this. No matter what I do, what I say, in the end, I'll be inevitably all alone.
Hey, that is not true. You'll always have me, Gildan. And I might not be with you all the time. But there is a way for us to stay in touch. With this.
One of your tiny wonders?
It's called a focus. You put it on up here, like this.
Whoa! Sparks to steel. Look at that. And that. Over there, too. What a thing of beauty. No idea what it all means. But a dazzle all the same.
I will put you in touch with some friends of mine. They'll help you get up to speed on using the focus. And I meant what I said. If you ever really need me, give me a call. I'll always help a friend.
Before you skedaddle out of here, I've got something for you, too. Figured you'd find a better use for it than me.
Thanks, Gildan. Until we meet again.
I think I'm gonna dawdle for a moment and get the hang of this miniature marvel. You needn't linger on my account.
Hey, Gaia? I just gave a focus to a friend of mine. Can you make sure he's patched into our network? And maybe check in on him now and then? He could use someone to talk to.
Certainly. I am happy to converse with him whenever he wishes.
Hello? Lou? Is this thing working?
Hello, Kelton. Let us continue our conversation on another frequency.
Whoa! Who is... Wait! Don't tell me. Another friend of a certain flame-haired Nora? By the Forge, this is gonna be marvelous.
Indeed it will.
Thanks, Gaia. Falling gently. Ruin. One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside. As if figurine was stolen. Looks like it had a tracking device. And its last known location was an underground parking garage. Huh. Get loud.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel, pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Laundra's old building, I recognize the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister? Your people? They are part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Laundra, but maybe even to save them from themselves. And you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you... great. You don't have to do it alone, okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, there's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The Water Wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit, I'm not exactly looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good. We're good. Okay. Can't get distracted from the task at hand. Gonna need some support for this one. Hey, Beta? I need your help. Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code. We might be able to patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator and an intact wing membrane.
On it.
Guy and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith Tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts. Let's start looking for those watering parts. Looks like I'm in the right place. I'll take that. My pack's full. I can get it for my stash later. There's a lot of snowballs down here. One ballista. Looks like it's still functional. Put a dent in those snap moths. Hold. Better make it count. Oh, that worked. Another ballista. Bet I can make quick scrap of these snap moths. Looks like the Zenith Tower did a number on this one. No parts here. This one's components are fried. I better keep looking. I'm just a fish, okay? Ballast regulator. one intact. Got what I need. Time to go. Beta, I've got the parts. Sending over the data now.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply it to the override module on your spear, it should work on any water wing you find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck out there.
I'm gonna need a workbench to apply the update. I'm sure Thunderjaw won't mind a hit from my spear. Shoot off that heavy weapon and use it. could try using acid ammo. Looks like some of the Quinn from Londra's bunker came back. I'm glad they came to their senses.
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after we ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroll, barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brennick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I shouldn't have left him behind. But Pyrrhic and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
All healed up?
Okay. Shoreline south of Londra's bunker. Best place to start looking.
Nothing? That's all right.
few things that might interest you.
A workbench. Time to finish the water wing override.
Out. Up for trade?
Well, that's one way to get around.
We gotta figure out a way to spice the food up.
There. Seika, any luck finding a water wing?
I spotted a flock on the southern tip of the island south of Fleet's End. I'm headed there now. If you need to resupply, now's a good time.
Quality cooking.
Once you get there, we should head out right away.
Under the circumstances.
Got it. I'll see you there.
Outlander.
Look, maybe we'll finally catch up to
Done us a
Londra.
good service.
Figure out what he's doing with the other Quinn. And stop him
Sacred
before he can
actions
fire
are
up his
shameful.
radioactive rocket.
Can't deny they've gotten results.
My father taught me that recipe. Enjoy.
Boats. Must be the last place Otosu saw Lon. Doesn't look like everyone got away. Better take a closer look at that body. Otosu said someone named Pyrrhic and his squad rounded up the rest of the Quinn. I guess this guy fought back. I need to find where they went. My focus can help. What I'd give for a cool breeze. It's some kind of shrine to Londra. Pyrrhic's goons must have left this as a show of devotion. It seems Pyrrhic ordered an evacuation to a camp. Left directions for stragglers. West through the sea's teeth, then past where the giant steel serpent reaches the tides. Might be easier to search from the sky. Quinn were loading up supplies. There must have been a panic when Pyrrhic showed up. A lot of jagged ruins in the water. Could be the sea's teeth from Pyrrhic's note. Gotta find the giant steel serpent. Should be somewhere south. Don't get much use from purge water ammo here. Ancient rails sticking out of the water, almost like a serpent. Might be the landmark Pyrrhic's note mentioned. So now I go south past this ruin, and then towards the sunrise. Smoke. Maybe a camp. Those ruins. I bet that's Pyrrhic's camp. I gotta find Mon. Going off that note, I shouldn't expect a warm welcome. I better keep my guard up. Time to get off. Well, it's definitely Londra's people. Glide in.
Hey, did you hear that? Don't move, Outlander.
Just people won't back down.
Outlander. Blade at the ready! Where'd they go? So, shoot into that smoke! Ah!
You're with me.
Starting over there, right?
This is where we lost sight of him. The hunt begins!
Let's get out there. Now I have you! Target blasted! Track them down! Eyes open! We'll find her. Just us? Let's drive them out of cover. This is the area to search. Let's do it! Where have they gone?
Freeing those prisoners might even out the numbers.
Thank you, Outlander! All of you, arm yourselves!
We'll fight at your side!
Back. You're the Outlander that took out Seth. Are you here to get rid of Pyrrhic too? 'Cause if you are, I'll gladly help. He killed my friend on the way over.
What happened? It wasn't Lon, was it?
No. Artur. He fought back when Pyrrhic rounded us up, and that brute made an example of him. We were all supposed to be a part of Walter's beautiful new world. What a load of shit. Give me half a chance, and I'll put Pyrrhic down in the dirt.
Hold on. Have all the prisoners been freed?
Only the ones up here. There's more underground with Pyrrhic. Lon's probably there too if that's who you're looking for. Go on. I've got your back.
Any idea where they're keeping the prisoners?
The workers' quarters were practically cells already. Probably there. Once we get inside, I'll try and free them. Prisoners should be just past that gate. The gate needs someone to hold it open. Get me in there, and I'll hold it for you. Got it. Opening up!
Come of us.
understand. We were a family.
Comrades, now's your time.
We're with you.
Help us fight back.
We're fighting back.
Now's our chance!
We're with you.
Make them pay. Only cowards use such tactics. Ha! Their own weapons turned against them.
You keep firing. Contain them. Bunker down. Locking us up.
Even less to hide behind now.
Get out of there!
Looks like they've got their own backup.
Keep firing! Attack! For Walter! I'm ready for you! Up there! Cover fire! Can't go through armor! Get back! This is it!
More soldiers coming in!
He's in my sight!
Oh, good.
Guide my aim!
I'll take that.
Lay it down!
Damn it! They got me!
Push them back! You're in my sight!
They're exposed! I can pick them up from here.
We're clear.
No sign of Pyrrhic or the last of the prisoners. His quarters are on the top floor. Usually locked.
I picked up some kind of key. What did Launcher want here?
I'm not sure. But this was all buried. Cost a lot of lives.
I'm sorry. We're in. Empty.
He must have scurried away with the last of the prisoners. Coward.
Go find him. And hopefully Lon. I'll check for tracks. What do you know about Pyrrhic?
He ran this dig. Loved holding the whip over us. And his guards? My former comrades? He'd send them away and they'd return different. Dead eyes. Like machines. And they'd execute brutal orders without question.
That's not good.
Ambush! Watch out! Right on target!
I'll blast you to nothing! I'll make you pay!
Something's happening.
Wait a moment. That was nothing! Time for some target practice! You'll regret chasing me!
Finally! It's done!
Now to find Lon and the other prisoners. I think Pyrrhic was keeping them in that tower.
I don't know if we should go up.
Pyrrhic's dead.
Now what?
It's over. You're okay.
Okay. You just killed my only link back to Walter.
She freed you.
From what? Eternal paradise? I'll never join the Ascension now.
Okay, I'm guessing you weren't brought here by force. Otosu sent me.
Otosu doesn't understand. None of you do. A living ancestor offered us salvation, and one by one you've been killing his messengers!
I hate to break it to you, but there is no paradise. Walter was using you. He doesn't know or care where you are. If he did, wouldn't he be here?
And I'm to take your word over his.
If it were up to me, I'd just leave him.
Lon, it isn't safe here. You have to come back to the settlement. Otosu is worried it's sick about you. Wouldn't it be good to see him again?
I suppose. Besides, what choice do I have?
I'll make sure everyone gets back safe. Even this ingrate. He might not appreciate what you did, but the rest of us do.
Before I go, I should check out Pyrrhic's weapon. Really packed a punch. I think I can upgrade my Zenith weapon with this. I'll need a workbench. But for now, I should check the others made it back okay. And find Otosu. He didn't tell me the whole truth about this. Dismount, stretch my legs. While I'm here, I could stop by a workbench, upgrade my Zenith weapon.
Got something that might interest you, Huntress. Not many can do what I do.
Going down!
there somewhere.
If it is, we'll create it for ourselves.
Aloy, thanks again for the rescue. But I wanted to warn you. We did a count, and not all of Seth and Pyrrhic's thugs are accounted for. There's more of them out there. They might be camped at places Walter had us excavate, like Pyrrhic was. Be careful. They'll be out for your blood.
Got it. I'll have to watch my back. How are Lon and Otosu?
You haven't offered any real proof. Walter might still come back for us.
If he was going to, wouldn't he have come already? I'll be back in a minute, okay?
You weren't entirely honest with me.
I know. I was afraid that if you knew that Lon went with Pyrrhic willingly, you wouldn't go after him.
Your heart might have been in the right place, but it was manipulative. Laundress kind of thinking.
I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Keep taking care of Lon, and any others that need it. I'm guessing he's not the only one who's still caught up in Laundra's lies.
You're right about that. A bunch are still in denial. And once our shipmates here, the ones we left behind for Walter, realized that they had been abandoned willingly, well, the reception has been a bit cold.
Then you two have your work cut out for you. Find a way to bridge the gap.
That won't be easy.
We'll help each other.
You think he'll ever snap out of it?
I do. He just needs to feel loved. And it has to be real.
You can reach him. I know you can. It won't be easy, but I hope those two can work it out.